Ram Ram Ram, Namaste to everyone. Sorry, I had a technical glitch and because of which it took some time for me to set it right. Shamyatam, sorry again. So, a warm welcome to everyone. Let us start with the Guru Vandanam as usual. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guro paramam shishurasmi guro matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. We had finished the Dhyanam and we also had done first 5 verses. So we'll do a revision of that first and then I will start with the new verses. So as usual, I request everyone to meditate upon Lalita Parameshwari before we do the Dhyanam. And another important thing is, when I'm chanting or when the panelists are chanting, when I'm asking the panelists to chant after I chant the verse, when they are repeating, I request all of you being on mute to repeat along with them, which will help you to practice. So this is a request from my side, but be on mute, please. I see some raised hands. I request if you have any questions, please put it on the chat window because I will not be able to look at the options at the moment. Okay, let's start with the Dhyanam. Sinduraruna vigrahan trinayanam manikya mauliskurat taranayaka shekharam smitamukhi mapina vakshoruham panibhyamali purna ratna chashakam raktotpalam vibhratim Saumyam ratna ghatastha rakta charanam dhyayet paramam pika. The first verse. Om Shri Mata Shri Maharajni Smt.Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samudyata Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha Chaturbahu Samanvita Ragaswarupa Pashadhya Krodhakarang-kushojjvala. Manorupekshukodanda panchatanmatra-sayaka nijaruna prabhapura-majjad-brahmanda-mandala. Champaka shoka punnaga saugandhikalasatkacha kuruvindamani shreni kanat kotiramandita ashtami chandra vibhraja dalikasthala shobhita Mukha Chandra Kalankabha Mriganabhivisheshaka. So we had stopped here. So we'll start with the 6th one. You may see the fonts a little different, probably because I'm using a different screen different system. So just please bear with me on this. First, let me read out the verse. This is the 6th verse. Vadanasmara mangalya. Vadanasmara mangalya. Gruhatorana chillika. There is a double la here. Vaktra. Here there is Vaktra. Lakshmi Sha. Lakshmi Dirgha. Parivaha. Chalan Meenabha Lochana. Bha is a Mahaprana. Vadanasmara mangalya grihatorana chillika. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana. So these are actually two names of Lalita Parameshwari. So when we chant, though while teaching now, I'll split this for the ease of pronunciation. But when we are actually doing the chanting, we need to chant it as a complete line without taking a pause. Sunita, you can start after I teach. Vadanasmara.
Vadanasmara. Vadanasmara.
Mangalya.
Mangalya. Mangalya.
Gruhatorana.
Gruhatorana. Gruhatorana.
Chillika.
Chillika. Chillika.
Vadanasmara mangalya.
Vadanasmara mangalya. Vadanasmara mangalya.
Gruhatorana chillika.
Gruhatorana chillika. Gruhatorana chillika.
Vaktra Lakshmi.
Vaktra Lakshmi. Vaktra Lakshmi.
Parivaha.
Parivaha. Parivaha.
Chalan Meenabha.
Chalan Meenabha. Chalan Meenabha.
Lochana.
Lochana. Lochana.
Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha.
Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha.
Chalan Meenabha Lochana.
Chalan Meenabha Lochana. Chalan Meenabha Lochana.
Vadanasmara mangalya gruhatorana chillika.
Vadanasmara mangalya gruhatorana chillika. Vadanasmara mangalya gruhatorana chillika.
Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana.
Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana.
Vadanasmara mangalya gruhatorana chillika. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana.
Vadanasmara mangalya gruhatorana chillika. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana. Vadanasmara mangalya gruhatorana chillika. Vaktra Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meenabha Lochana.
Let's go to the next one. Navachampaka pushpabha. So in this sha, in pushpabha, sha is shanmukha sha and bha is a mahapranakshara. Sha and bha we have to note. Nasa danda. This is ta tha da dha na. This is na. Nasa danda virajita. Again dirgha in the end. Tarakanti tiraskari nasabharana. Bha is a mahaprana. Nasabharana bhasura. Bha is again a mahaprana. Like I told in the previous verse, we have to chant this together. We cannot take a pause over here because it is one name, like Navachampaka pushpabha nasa danda virajita. It's like it's one line, so we cannot break this. Similarly in the second padam also, in the next line also, that is third and fourth padam also together. Sai Shruti can repeat after me. Navachampaka pushpabha nasa danda virajita Navachampaka pushpabha nasa danda virajita tarakanti tiraskari nasabharana bhasura tarakanti tiraskari nasabharana bhasura Navachampaka pushpabha nasa danda virajita tarakanti tiraskari nasabharana bhasura Navachampaka pushpabha nasa danda virajita tarakanti tiraskari nasabharana bhasura
भासुरा नवचम्पक पुष्पाभनासा दण्डविराजिता ताराकान्तितिरस्कारिणा सा भरणभासुरा.
Let's go to the next verse. Kadamba Manjari. So Kadamba, there is a ma and ba. Kadamba Manjari. Again, you see the Anunasika. Cha, cha, ja, 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 and ja. Manjari, Dirgha. Klipta. This is Klipta. Usually people get a doubt here. So this is Klipta. Pa and ta. Klipta. Karna Pura Manohara. Kadamba Manjari Klipta Karna Pura Manohara. Tatanka Yugali Bhuta. Tatanka, again Anunasika and Ka. Tatanka Yugali Bhuta. Bha is a Mahaprana. Tapanodupa. Tapanodupa Mandala. So you have a na, tapano na, tatadadhana, and mandala tathadadhana. Tapanodupa mandala. Tatanka yugali bhuta tapanodupa mandala. Like I told earlier, why it is like, you may all have at some point of time chanted or referred to the Sahasranama Stotram, like in the Namavali. Like for example, it will be Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karna Pura Manohara. When we tell each Namavali, it will be Kadamba Manjari Klupta Karna Pura Manohara Yai Namaha. So it is one name. So where you would have seen Namaha, it will be after this complete line, not as in between or without or not taking the pause. Almost till I think till 35th verse in Lalita Sahasranama, we have long names like this. After that, it is quite simple. There are short names. So till around, I guess till 37, almost 37 or no, actually more than that. I think till 46th verse almost, we have long names like this where we have to chant without taking a break. So if you are able to learn this first 46 verses, the rest of this Sahasranama, rest of the Shlokas will be very easy to chant. Those will be small names, small words. Kadamba Manjari.
Kadamba Manjari. Kadamba Manjari.
Klipta.
Klipta. Klipta.
Karnapura.
Karnapura. Karnapura.
Manohara.
Manohara. Manohara.
Kadamba Manjari.
Kadamba Manjari. Kadamba Manjari.
Klipta Karnapura Manohara.
Klipta Karnapura Manohara. Klipta Karnapura Manohara.
Tatanka.
Tatanka. Tatanka.
Yugali Bhuta.
Yugali Bhuta. Yugali Bhuta.
Tapanodupa.
Tapanodupa. Tapanodupa.
Mandala.
Mandala. Mandala.
Tatanka Yugali Bhuta.
Tatanka Yugali Bhuta. Tatanka Yugali Bhuta.
Tapanodupa Mandala.
Tapanodupa Mandala. Tapanodupa Mandala.
Kadamba Manjari Klipta क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा
कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा
कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा
कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा
ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला
ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला
कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला
कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लुप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला
पद्मराग शिलादर्श परिभावि कपोल भूः. So Padma, the and ma is there. Alpa prana the and ma. Padma raga shiladarsha paribhavi kapola bhuhu bha paribhavi bha, that's dirgha bha, and in the end bhuhu visarga, that is also a dirgha bhuhu. Both are mahapranas. Nava vidruma bimbashri nyakari radanachada. So if you see Nava Vidruma Bimbashrin, there is a na of tertiary, half na, Shreen Yakkari, double ka, Radanachada, Alpa Prana cha and Mahaprana cha. Padmaraga Shiladasha Paribhavi Kapola Bhuhu Nava Vidruma Bimbashrin Yakkari Radanachada. So all the dirghas. Padmaraga
Shiladarsha
Paribhavi Kapola Bhuhu Padmaraga Shiladarshya Paribhavi Kapola Bhuhu Navavidruma Bimbashri Nyakari Radanachada Navavidruma Bimbashri Nyakari Radanachada
नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा रदनच्छदा नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभूः
पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभूः पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभूः
नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
One minute, Shamyata. Wait a minute. You're able to see the full screen still, right?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Just trying to close another window. पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभाविकपोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
Next one. Shuddha vidyankurakara dvija pankti dvayojjvala. Shuddha, the alpa prana da and mahaprana dha. Shuddha vidya, alpa prana da and ya, the and ya. Shuddha vidya, dirgha is also there in vidya, and you have an anunasika. Shuddha vidyankurakara dvija, the and va dvija plus the swara e dvija. Pankti, again anunasika and ka. Pankti and ta. It's a as you see, it's a samyuktakshara with 3 letters. Dvija pankti dvayojjvala, again the and va. Dvayojjvala, double ja. Dvayojjvala. Shuddha vidyankurakara dvija pankti dvayojjvala. So next, karpura. Karpura, it's a dirgha. Pu is a dirgha. Karpura vitika moda samakarshi. So you have a shanmukha sha here. Samakarshi digantara. Karpura vitika vi is a dirgha. Karpura vitika moda samakarshi digantara. Ending with a dirgha again. So again, similar to previous shloka, we have to chant it as one name. Shuddha vidyankurakara.
Shuddha vidyankurakara. Shuddha vidyankurakara.
Dvija pankti.
Dvija pankti. Dvija pankti.
Dvayojjvala.
Dvayojjvala. Dvayojjvala.
Shuddha vidyankurakara.
Shuddha vidyankurakara. Shuddha vidyankurakara.
Dvija pankti dvayojjvala.
द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला
शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला
शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला
कर्पूर
कर्पूर कर्पूर
वीटिकामोद
वीटिकामोद वीटिकामोद
समाकर्षि
समाकर्षि समाकर्षि
दिगन्तरा
दिगन्तरा दिगन्तरा
कर्पूरवीटिकामोद
कर्पूरवीटिकामोद कर्पूरवीटिकामोद
समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा
समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा
शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला
शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला
कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा
कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा
शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा
शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा शुद्ध विद्याङ्कुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा
Tamam. There was a go back. There was a question on splitting the fourth pada. Let me just. It was for, I think, I assume it was for verse. I assume it is for verse, this 8th verse. Let me go back there. Kadamba Manjari Klipta Karnapura Manohara. I'm chanting this again because somebody had asked a question to split the words in the fourth pada specifically. Tatanka Yugali Bhuta Tapanodupa Mandala. Tapanodupa Mandala. Let me go to the 9th also and do the same thing. Padmaraga Shiladasha Paribhavi Kapolabhuhu Nava Vidruma Bimbashri Nyakari Radanachada. So Nava Vidruma Bimbashri Nyakari Radanachada. There's also a question on for Mahodaya, which Can Shankar Mahodaya, you have put a question on first stanza. You mean the first verse, Shri Mata Shri Maharagni, or which one? You could please put it in the chat. And also there is, while Shankar Mahodaya puts that question, I will talk about, I want to address another question. So there is a request on pointing out specifically the doubling of letters. So I will point out, the thing is, if I point out, there are like almost wherever you see the samyukta there is going to be the doubling of letters, like for in this case, Padma, Navavidruma, Bimbashri Nyakari. So even in Radanachada, so there's doubling of letters in many places. So it will be like almost I'll be pointing out so many places. So what I want to do is, like I had told in the first class, the introduction class, I want you to first listen, because there are so many grammatical rules, specifically with respect to the anuswarams and the dvitvam. And if I introduce that to you immediately, it will be slightly difficult for some beginners. So I just want to first you to listen and catch on to the basic pronunciation. Then we will have one separate session, like I had told earlier, on these aspects, because as and when, for example, there was a question, there was in the last class where somebody wanted to know if there is an anuswara followed by a, how do we pronounce Ardha Chandra, things like that. So yes, I will be letting you know at appropriate stage about those pronunciation aspects with the examples as it comes in the Sahasranama. So this is what I would like to say about the specific Anuswara and Dvitvam rules. So we will have a session on the pronunciation aspects, which will be further to what we did in the as a basic pronunciation aspects in the first class. Okay, there are some other questions. Let me just see. Okay, Shri Mata. Oh. Okay, Mahodaya. Let me go to. So another common question was, I'm sorry, I didn't answer this earlier. Another common question that people have asked for is the pronunciation rules presentation, as well as the whatever you are seeing on the screen where you have the Mahaprana Aksharas highlighted. So yes, this will be put up on the course material. I think probably by Monday or Tuesday, this will be up. So I will let you know on if it will be happening in the early next week. So in case if it doesn't happen, I will address it as soon as possible. Then we have first stanza. Okay, Shankar Mahodaya, what you can do is when I call out for names, you can raise your hand for this Shri Mata so that you can repeat it and we can address your doubt as to how to chant that shloka. Okay. Again, there is a similar request on the meanings. Kindly excuse, but in the time frame of this class, we will not be able to cover the meanings because Lalita Sahasranama meanings is a very focused, and it has to be a another course itself. But like as I told you in the in the initial two classes, we will try to arrange for a session where we will touch upon the important names and their meanings in the class. So with this, I will just move on to the practice part of it, because last class there were many people who did not get an opportunity to chant, and I had told that in the next class we will take it up. So I'll call out the names. Shankar Mahodaya. I think I'm not able to unmute. Let me, yeah, yes. I have unmuted you.
Okay. Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, I can hear you.
See, in the first one, the doubt I have is the last letter, how you pronounce it.
Okay. Devakarya Samudyata.
Not this one, no, not this one, madam. 1 second. 1 second. The hafta is there in the law one stanza.
Okay, so what I'll do is when we come to that, I will address it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Diya and Nanda.
Yes, ma'am. Can I chant?
Yes. Would you like to chant the first verse?
Yes, ma'am. Om Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samudyata.
Good try. So just you can note down Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari. So here Simhasaneshwari, there is, you have to stress it a bit. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Then Devakarya. So here there is a dvitvam, a doubling. Devakarya Samudyata. So this, yeah, you can stress it a bit. Devakarya Samudyata. Like this. Okay. Okay, Diya Bhagini.
Ma'am, actually, I'm Nanda.
Okay,
My
sorry.
sister is sitting next to me.
You want to chant again?
Yes, ma'am. Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samudyata.
Anita Bhagini. I think I am not able to see. Anita Bhagini. Okay. Can't hear. Lalita Bhagini.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
I have to chant it Sri Mata only.
No, you can try this. Udyad Bhanu, second one.
Okay. Udyadbhanu sahasrabha chaturbahu samanvita ragasvarupa bhashadhya krodhakarankushojjvala.
Can you chant the second line, Ragasvarupa onwards again?
Ragasvarupa bhashadhya krodhakarankushojjvala. First I told Ragasvarupa.
So it's correct. I heard it as Bha slightly. That is why I asked. Udyad Bhanu. Yeah, Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Thank you, madam.
Shri Padma Balaji. Can you try this, please? Padma Balaji Bhagini, I've unmuted you.
Madam, I have this one. Can I?
Oh, this is where you had a doubt?
Yeah, not here. The first one, Sindhuraruna Vigraham.
Okay, let me go back there. Yeah.
Here in the last word, Manikya Mauli Spurat. Spurat is half, right?
Yeah. But here you have to chant it as Puratha. It is also due to the Vitvam aspect. So it has to be chanted as Manikya Maulis Purat. So you can chant it continuously without taking a break, where you can say Manikya Maulis Purat Tara. You can go on like that, but it will be very difficult to you can chant it that way, but otherwise we can take a break here and chant it as Purat. So you can listen to me. Sindhuraruna vigrahan trinayanam manikya maulis purat. This is how you chant.
Shall I read? Say once.
Yes.
Sindhuraruna vigrahan trinayanam manikya maulis purat.
This manikya maulis purat. Mauli is hrasva, short vowel there.
Okay. Manikya maulis purat.
Spurat.
Spurat.
Manikya maulis purat. Little bit.
Okay. Manikya maulis purat. Okay. Got it, madam.
Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya.
Yeah.
We just bring it up. Okay. Kausalya Devi. Yeah, can you try Manorupekshu? Bhagini?
Manorupekshu kodanda panchatanmatra sayaka nijaruna
Sakan Mahodaya,
prabhapuram.
can you go on mute? Go ahead, Kausalya Bhagini, once again, please.
Manorupekshu kodanda panchatanmatra sayaka nijaruna prabhapura majjat brahmanda mandala.
Uttamam Bhagini, very good.
Ma'am, can I?